Hello, welcome to Chair Yoga. Today's affirmation is, I'm listening to my inner wisdom. We all have that inner wisdom, so we'll begin with our warm-up. Always warm up, that's wise to do. Circling the ankle one at a time, circle it in the other direction. And then tap the toe down and lift, tap and lift, tap and lift. And let's take it out to the side and warm up the inner thighs here. So listening to your inner wisdom is very important in our practice. Other foot, circle the ankle, because we don't want to do anything that causes us to overdo and hurt the next day and then tap and lift. We want the yoga practice that we do to be helpful, not harmful. And that requires you to know what your body will do comfortably and yet challenging. Let's take a nice big inhale here. Turn the palms out. As you exhale down, squeeze the shoulders behind you. And let's do that again. So listening to our inner wisdom in our yoga practice today. And maybe even throughout the day. Whatever you do, listening to your inner wisdom. Shoulders up to your ears and then down. And we can give it a little sigh here. So we lift the shoulders and we sigh it out. Ah, yeah. Shoulders down your back. Inhale the shoulders up, shoulders down your back, sigh it out. Ah. And then we'll separate the feet here and we'll take one arm up overhead and then the other. And we'll go back and forth here, getting into side body a little bit with a little dynamic movement before we begin our practice today. So you'll notice I've got a blanket under my feet so that the floor comes up a little bit more for me and I anchor better into the feet. And then step those feet back in, sit back in your chair and just pause here and come to your breath. And as you breathe, breathe deeper into the diaphragm. Long inhales, long exhales. And we'll begin our practice with what I call eagle's wings. So we inhale the hands up, taking the palms forward, bring them behind your head as if you were going to rest your head, but you're not. And then you push the hands out. Fingertips are up now, so we flex through the wrists. And then we rotate the whole arm, palms up, and bring the fingers to our shoulders, round through the back, come forward into cat, pushing the arms forward. And as we bring the arms back up overhead, we lengthen through our spine, and then taking the palms forward and down, all the way back, lean a little forward, just a little, just enough to get a lift with the arms behind you. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale as they come down behind your head. Inhale, expand out to the sides. Exhale, bring the fingers to shoulders. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, round into cat. Pushing the hands forward, and then inhale here as you rise up again. Exhale as you fold forward. Inhale the arms up behind you and then bring them forward. Let's continue here to flow through eagle's wings, finding movement in the upper body. Rounding, pushing forward, and working with effort. Not just going through the motions, but really pushing the arms back and up. Lifting them and lengthening through the side body here. And then exhale here. Round into cat, elbows come forward, and then we push the arms forward as we lift up, lengthening the spine, and then a little fold forward as we push the arms back. Let's do one more right here. Inhale, tall. Exhale here. Inhale, push it away. Exhale as the fingers come to your shoulders. And then we bring the elbows forward, pushing the arms up overhead one more time. And then that forward fold, lengthening through the arms and squeezing through the back. And then release the arms down. Let's take those fingertips to your shoulders and let's just circle. And circle in the other direction. And then we'll circle our head, so we turn it to the right, we drop our gaze down, we roll a chin across the chest, we lift up on the other side. And then rotate it back to center, just a little bit of lift there. And then down on the other side, up, around, and down. One more time in this direction. And again, if you feel pain or dizziness, stop the motion. We'll go to the other side. We turn now to the left and we roll the shoulder to the right, up and over and down as that chin rotates in a circle. One more time. And then bring the head forward and up, sitting nice and tall. We'll circle through the hips, so separate your feet, anchor them into the earth. You're a little bit away from the back of the chair, and then you're just going to shift your weight side to side here. Just find that shifting of the weight first before we start our circles. You can stay with this. I'm going to take it to a circle. So as I come over to the right, I lean a little forward, go over to the left, and lean a little back. And I use my core muscles here to hold me steady. So draw that belly in and be strong. Circling around, moving in our hips here. One more time. And then we'll go in the other direction. Sit tall before you begin. Draw the belly in and let's go to the other side. Reversing our circle here. Supporting ourselves with our palms on our legs. One more time, all the way around. Here we go. And then come up. Heel toe the feet in. So they're parallel, not right touching next to each other, but parallel. Sit tall. So the next pose we're going to do is called pigeon in the chair. So we can start out by just crossing right ankle in front of left and separating our knees as much as possible, and then lifting up through the body. And from here, you can lean into it and just see how that feels. And this might be the pose for you today. And then sitting up tall, uncross. Another form of pigeon in the chair is to take that right foot to the left thigh, making sure that that left ankle is right underneath to support this foot, and let that knee drop out to the side. And I'm not forcing it. You can see my knee's not parallel to the floor, but it's where I start to feel a stretch in the outer hip, inner thigh. And then again, you can open your palms and lean forward and just hold this pose for 3 or 4 breaths. Mindfully breathing into the belly. Now here's a point in your practice where you could use your inner wisdom. Is this position of pigeon better for you? Or is it better for you to just cross the ankles? One more breath here. And then we'll release, sitting up tall, releasing the foot down. So again, on the other side, crossing left in front of right and opening up the knees as far as you can get them. Not separating the ankles here, right? And maybe leaning a little forward, maybe even resting your palms upward. Position 1. And then the other position is to take that left foot to the right thigh, anchor that right foot underneath the knee, and then let the left knee fall out to the side. Sitting tall here. You can stay here if you're feeling a stretch, this is where you stay. If you're not feeling it and you want a little bit more so you have that sensation of stretching, you just open your palms and lean into your front shin. Just a little, just enough to feel it. And again, we take 3 or 4 breaths here. So this is an isometric hold. Letting the muscle open up, stretching it, so that when it comes back, after we release the pose, it's stimulated, strengthened. And then come up, sit tall, release that foot down. Let's come into chair in the tree. So I'm coming forward in my chair, but still anchored enough that I'm going to feel supported by the chair. Take that right foot, turn the knee out, and bring the ankle next to the other ankle, maybe even the heel above the ankle. Toes can be on the floor, or you can lift it up into your other leg. Depends on where you want to be today. I'm going to stay here. Front, this knee, left knee's forward, and it's just the right knee now going out to the side. And then to get that steadiness and length and strengthen the core, we're going to take the arms alongside the ears, right up to the sky. We lengthen and breathe. And then palms together, we bring them down through the core. And as the palms come down, once again, the spine lengthens. And we release that foot, maybe give it a little shake. Other side. So again, turning the left knee out, ankle to ankle. Maybe the heel of the left foot above the right ankle. Maybe the left foot on the shin. I'll stay here this time. And then again, arms come up, lengthening through side ribs. And we hold, and we breathe. And then exhale, hands down through center, release the foot to the floor, maybe give it a little shake. So now we want to bring the knees pretty close together, feet parallel, and we're going to circle the knees side to side, up and down. So lift the heels and lower the heels, taking the knees in one direction, and then taking them in the other direction 3 or 4 times. And then we're going to lift that right foot and go and hold on. I'm holding on to the shin part of my leg here. You can hold on behind the leg. And what you want to do is you want to make a circle with that knee, with the foot free now off the floor. Let's go in the other direction. You'll feel this in your hip joint. Again, if you have pain, stop the exercise. Place it down. Other side, so again, you can have your hands right here and make that circle, or right here behind the thigh. And let's reverse that. Beautiful. Doesn't it feel good just to get the body moving here? And then place that down. Hands on hips, lift that right foot and point and flex. Pointing the toes away from the shin and then drawing them towards the shin. Let's do that on the other side. And then pause. Take a nice breath. Inch your way back into the chair so you feel nice and supported. Exhale. We'll take a little twist here today. So we inhale. We just turn to the right with our arms up. And then as we continue our twist, we push the right arm back, left hand forward. And then we bring them up over our head. We don't have to twist far. We just want to stimulate those ribs one more time. And I'm doing 3 on each side. You can choose to do more or less. I hope you do more. The more movement you do, the healthier your body's going to feel and be. Exhale those hands down. One more big inhale. Draw the prana in, palms together. Bring them right down through core and bow to your body for its fabulous work today. I hope you liked this practice. If you did, give me a thumbs up, like, and give me some comments about some observations you made as you listened to your inner wisdom. So we take a moment here for that affirmation, closing our eyes and saying it maybe 2 or 3 times to ourselves. I'm going to listen to my inner wisdom. And then open your eyes. Thank you for joining me. See you next time.